Games keep playing. Do you have a mic?
No,
where's your mic?
I don't know.
There it is. All right.
Is that me?
Cool. There you go. So here we are, back again, and this guy, another Frenchy, legendy kind of guy, and we gotta get close. So, Ray.
Yes. What's your name?
My name's ReW.
Yeah, what does that come from?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
There is a story behind this name. I have a brother who is an angel, who produces the show. From.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, his name was Richard Andrew.
Okay.
So and it took me years. He actually told me, I meditate a lot.
Right.
And somehow I was told to use the name ReW. And it took a few years for him to finally explain why it was spelled. He even gave me the spelling, R-E-W. And then years later, I realized his name was Richard Andrew. So the R and the E-W for his name is how I got the name. And that's really how it happened.
Excellent.
How'd you get yours?
Andrew starting with an E.
R, his name is Richard.
Yes.
And Andrew is his second part of his name. So it's like Richard.
Oh,
Andrew.
At the end. The end of the,
Yeah.
the end of the name. Oh, wow. Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
How'd you get the name FReNChY?
Oh, shit.
I want to get it by the end of this show.
What I've told you.
I heard it's nothing to do with where he's from.
It's not.
No.
He said the same thing.
Right, that must
But
be
let's
true.
find out why you're here. You have a very substantial, so I've been told, people worship the movie you made, don't they?
Some people do, yeah. A lot of people love it.
Yeah.
And then there's a few other people that think it's not very good.
Why is that?
Because...
And it's the Clash movie.
Yeah, people love it because the Clash are, you know.
Now, did you get to hang out with the Clash?
Yeah, I was hanging out with them before I got to be in the movie.
Right. So how was that?
How was it while hanging out with them?
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, were they crazy? Or were they more civilized than people say?
I wouldn't say that they were crazy, but it wasn't a very civilized time.
It wasn't.
No, kind of 77, 76.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
wasn't very, you know, like, their place up in Camden was kind of like sleeping under a sheet, if you could fight for the sheet off the next person.
Right.
No heating, no glass in the windows.
Yeah.
You know,
Police and thieves.
Yeah, you know, and eating stuff like, for porridge, for breakfast, eating the paste that they used to put flyers
No,
on.
no.
Yeah.
They ate paste?
Yeah.
No
Well, if you're
way.
hungry and you've got no money, you have to eat something, don't you?
That's not what you would eat, though.
If that's all there is.
Did you eat it?
No.
What'd you eat?
Stuff that Sainsbury's didn't mind not walking out the door.
So how long did it take you to make the movie? And does this movie still, play in many, many places?
I don't think it plays in many. It plays every now and again. It pitches up somewhere. It played a few months ago. Someone in Brighton was showing it.
Okay.
Somebody in Lyon was doing something.
It plays regularly, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, so it shows.
I don't know.
Is it on late night television and stuff like that?
It has been.
At the cinema about 8 months ago.
Oh, maybe. I don't know, but I don't get any royalties, so
That's
I
what I
don't
was
really
going to
keep
ask
track
you.
of it.
Wow. So what do you get royalties from?
Nothing.
So what are you doing now?
What am I doing? Painting.
Okay.
Would you like to see something?
I'd like to.
Okay.
So
Somebody told me I'm a pop artist, which I didn't realise.
Really?
Yeah. I think because I paint popular culture.
Well, that's not a
So-
bad thing to be.
This
Wow.
These are prints from a couple of my paintings.
Oh my gosh.
That's from Goodfellas.
Like the movie?
Yeah.
So
So
then
that's
you
like-
write over it?
Yeah, it's
So
like...
can you tell me, what does it say? Do you know what it says?
It's the opening voiceover where he says, all I ever wanted to be was a gangster.
Now,
Being a gangster's
what do you think about gangsters? Do you find them fascinating or?
I enjoy watching movies about them.
But what about real life?
In real life,
Not so nice.
well, you know, I kind of think,
If you had to be like a gangster or a cop, what would you prefer?
oh, the gangster.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of one
But,
of the
you know, it
same.
depends, you know, you can be whatever you
What's
want.
this one?
Chinatown, Jack Nicholson.
Ah, that's such a good movie.
Yeah.
So what else do you have?
Oh, this is,
So do you do these
these two are like 5 foot by 4 foot paintings.
So do you,
So I've
do
just
you
made
use...
prints of them.
How do you do the font on top of it? You do it yourself?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Say again?
The font in front on top of it, you do it yourself?
Yeah, it was from a stencil.
That's what I was
I
saying.
picked up a stencil somewhere and I've just used that. So I try
So that takes
to
a
use-
long time. How long does that take to do?
a long
A
time.
very long time.
Yeah, because the hardest.
You do one letter at a time.
Well, first of all, I have to work out where it's going to
Spacing.
go, the
Right.
spacing. You know, I've got to make it fit first of all.
Now, do you do the painting first?
Yeah.
So you do the
Well,
painting.
I did one where I did the words first and tried to paint over the top and do the words again, and I'll never do that again.
Wow. Oh yeah. How could you do that?
Yeah,
What else
stupid.
you got? What else
Right.
you got?
This is just a series of.
Wow. So where'd you go to school? What did you ever go to art school?
Yeah, Chelsea Art School.
You did.
Yeah.
And did you do well there, or did you get kicked out? Like.
No, I did alright.
Yeah? But like, do you find that it helped you? Do you think that it made a
It
difference?
opened my mind. They didn't really teach me anything, but it opened my mind to art in a way that I didn't know before.
So you think going to art school is a good thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And who would you recommend it to? Like any kid that thinks that they're good in art, or like people that have a calling, or I'm just curious because do you think some kids go because they don't know where else to go? Like,
Well, that's a good reason.
right. Why'd you go? Were you young when you went?
No, I was.
Old enough to know that you needed to.
Yeah, I was like 35 or something. Like
Okay, so it's a whole different world when you go to school.
that. Yeah.
Because you're actually there to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Which
you
is kind
want
of
to
like-
be there.
Yeah, and I kind of found myself getting frustrated with the kids that come straight from school.
Yeah.
Because they don't do that.
They don't.
but-
They can't understand.
No, that's right. But
Well, you went to Chelsea Art School at 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I came out of hospital in 91.
91.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had the original crash in 91.
Okay.
I was just.
What kind of bike were you on?
A Norton Commando.
oh, nice.
Wow. So what happened to the bike?
It was once beaten off.
Did you keep it?
Some of it, yeah.
Okay, good.
What the police don't want. Okay.
Cool.
Mainly the tank.
Nice.
Okay.
With the Norton thing.
Well,
So
it's
when I
good that
came
you're
when I
okay.
came out of hospital, I had 18 months of physiotherapy to do. So I gave my little cherry red to look after, and I went to TVU, Thames University, and I did a degree in psychology.
Okay.
And as you say, I was 35 as well.
Right.
And as you say, when you go there at this age, you go there because you want to learn something about something in particular that interests you, or
Yeah,
and
no,
it's completely
Yeah.
different. It gives you a completely different angle on learning than when you're
Totally.
18 or 17.
Yeah, because you're going with
You're
an
forced
interest.
to go there,
Yeah,
Right.
that's right. It's you know that it's costing you to go to school.
Yeah,
So
and you
you
want to
wanna-
get the most out of it.
Yeah.
So what is this one?
This is
45.
based on a Clash single called Clash City Rockers. So these are some lyrics from the song,
Right.
and this is just like
The
my version of the label of the 45, like you said.
Right. Yeah.
I like pink and green; those colours were like quite significant in some of the Clash artwork. So
This is
I think
awesome.
76 and 77
So what else?
were quite
Do you have other
significant.
stuff?
no, that's I
That's
just
it.
brought those three with me. So.
That's so nice.
This
Wow.
is great.
I love this.
this. I love
Me
this
too.
one. Yeah.
So, wow. So now you're doing things like
Yeah.
this. So, as far as like the movie,
Right.
do you feel that was a significant something substantial for where you are today?
Yeah, because there's something that was being said earlier that I can't remember. I was thinking about how we live our lives without, some people going like they have a career from like really early on and they stay in that career,
Right.
and other people just kind of, for me anyways, I'm like the pinball in a machine. Like,
Okay.
I go boing, boing, boing. And so I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now or then when I went to art school
Right.
if I hadn't gone on the journey that being in that film had
Of
taken.
course. Of course. So are you friends with any of them still?
Friendly,
Okay.
apart from Jess Drummer because it's not around, but
Right.
Mick I see quite a lot. So, I get on much better with Mick now than I did back then, but it's because we're a couple of old guys.
Well, yeah.
Everybody energy and we're both survivors, so there's
Exactly.
kind of like, there's like a respect thing that goes with that, isn't there?
Yeah. So how long does it take you to make one of these?
God, I would say with this one probably took about Well, that one took me a week. The next one will take me about 6 hours.
That's it?
Yeah, because I've worked it all out now.
Right. Yeah. So what are you working on now?
The two that I'm working on now are more movie paintings. I'm doing Blade Runner.
My favorite movie.
Okay.
Well, it's just so brilliant, you know. I was a replicant like every year for Halloween.
Right. Why not?
Because it's like you could just be dressed like this and just be a replicant.
Well, it's a punk rock movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I mean, Blade Runner is fantastic.
And the thing that always gets me on that is how like everyone in the background it's all Chinese.
And it's so dark.
Except for my friend Leroy, who's cruising through in a pair of Wayfarers.
Yeah, it's such a brilliant film. It was so ahead of its time, you know. So what are you doing with you're doing these with
Yeah,
Blade
well, I'm
Runner?
going to do one of these with Blade Runner. I'm going to do the words at the end when the ReW WhO character shuts himself down.
Wow.
About attack ships off Shoulder of Orion and all that.
Wow. So if you could be anyone in Blade Runner, who would you be?
Yeah, ReW WhO.
Harrison Ford?
No.
The other guy?
Yeah, the replicant. The blonde.
I love the replicants.
Yeah,
oh, that guy!
Yeah.
He's like almost like Dorf.
What, Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah, he
Oh my God, no, he's much better.
He's like a cool version, right?
Yeah.
ReW WhO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Prince.
ReW WhO is much cooler than
Who would you want to be?
him as well,
Yeah? So he's the boy favorite.
Yeah.
He probably still wishes he was him too.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Sean Young, you know,
Yeah.
she just, did you hear about her recently?
No, go ahead.
Oh, she's still alive.
She's still alive. She's a friend of mine,
Right.
supposedly. And she got into a little, I'm not going to say what happened to her, but she just had something happen at the Academy Awards weekend.
She's still pissing Hollywood off.
Yeah,
Right.
she got
That's what she does,
arrested.
isn't it?
Yeah. She was trying to crash a party.
Good for her.
Yeah, she is something.
Yeah.
She is.
She's a punk rocker.
She is. I know.
Yeah.
She's cool. So, do you have a skeleton in your closet? Nobody in this
No, I've got
bloody
loads.
town.
I've got
Okay,
loads.
will you share one?
Will I share one? I woke up in a Soho doorway.
And what happened?
The policeman didn't know my name.
Is this a song?
No, that's a Who song, isn't it? That's true.
Ah.
Many times I've woke up in Soho doorways.
Did they take you away?
A couple of times.
And where'd you end up?
Vine Street once upon a time. Savile Row once upon a time.
Ever Brixton?
That's where I'm from.
Ah.
Don't crap on your own doorstep, do you?
Well, you never know, right? Will you want a little veggie scallop?
Maybe.
It's supposed to be scallops. But
Scallops.
it's National Scallop Day.
Those are
very nice, man.
Yeah, you like it? Oh, you can have more.
Kind of warm, actually.
Yeah. You like that? Are you a veggie?
Not really, but I don't like meat really.
No.
Don't eat meat.
No. Only Frenchy.
I don't know because I'm not the one doing it.
I know. So
So,
how do people
I don't
find
know.
you if they wanted, if someone would like, you know, contract you to do a painting?
I get Facebook, really.
Yeah? And so you want to spell it out? Oh, you can get it off of our page.
Yeah,
too.
RaY GaNGe at Facebook.
Yeah.
RaYGANGE.
There you go. There you go. Do you have any last shout outs?
I'm off to LA tomorrow, so.
Are you really?
Yeah, so if anyone in LA is watching, I'll see you there.
Wow. So do you
Yeah.
travel to America often?
I hadn't for a long time. I used to live there. I lived in California for 4 years, a long time ago.
Okay.
But I was in New York in January.
Well, when you're next time you're in New York, you gotta give a ring.
I will.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Thanks
Thank you
for having
so
me.
much.
Pleasure.
Anytime. We'll be back with more. Yes, we will. ReW WhO.